Hello, happy Wednesday. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Ooh, I cannot believe it. We're already in the middle of the week. Oh my goodness. But yes, y'all, please come in, hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for me. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you know each time that I go live. Yes, but please come in, come in. Hey, Miss Faith. Hey, how are you today? Happy Wednesday. We're getting a storm. They was talking about a tornado or something, y'all. But it just started raining and stuff real bad. So I probably won't be here that long. Mm. But hello, everybody. Come in, come in. If you're over there in the bushes being spectacious, just come on and hit the like button for me, the dislike button, whichever button will make you feel complete this afternoon. That's the button that you hit. Make sure you feel good when you hit that button. But please come in, come in. Thank you so much. Y'all know we gotta wait for that. Get close to. I try to get it close to the 10-minute mark as possible anyway. So, um, hey, Aunt Natty girl, how you doing? You at work again? Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I said let me hop on for a few. It's raining and it's sounding so good. And I didn't sleep that good last night. Now I'm gonna go to sleep tonight though. Yes. Annette, I wish I lived near you. I know you got something. You cooked something good today. I want something good to eat. I have no idea what it is. Mm, mm. It's right you at what I'm listening to. Is this thing working? Is it? Can you hear me? Mm. Like, check. Come on, is you at work today or what? Okay. Sit on that island like that. Y'all, please come in, come in, come in. Hit that like button. We're just gonna chat for a little bit. Next 30 minutes today. Probably won't be an hour. This girl is sleepy. I don't sleep good. last night. And they were probably putting some neck bones and collard greens or something in there before she left for work today. I'm close enough. Hey, Miss Maria, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing today? Welcome. Y'all, please come in and hit the like button or the dislike button, whichever button you want to hit. Please hit the button. Thank y'all for popping in and being here. Greatly appreciate you. Um, yes, but come on in. Everything that I say, it is alleged, and it's in my very own opinion, and it's just for entertainment purposes only. That part right there. But yes, y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you turn on your notification bell as well. For the ones that's not getting notified, tap the notification button and then tap on it again to make sure it's on. Sometimes you have to do that and it works. And then sometimes, y'all, it's just a StreamYard YouTube slash thing. Never know what it's gonna be or what it wanna do. But yes, y'all, let's just jump on into a little bit of mess. Um, I don't know how y'all feeling about this here. What is he? A cameraman that did some DV damage. Man, he didn't have to do. He didn't have to do that. He should have kept his hands to himself. Over there on that Carlos team over there, he got. But I guess it just looks like it's okay for him. It doesn't matter, if they do DV to their wives or girlfriend or whatever, I guess he said, long as they can do what I need for them to do, it won't me that caught those blows. So it's all good. It is what it is. But it's sad that he has that type of mindset. Marissa, it's good Wednesday afternoon, y'all. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe, support the channel. $ G Strickland 8 super chat, super stickers, and share this video. Thanks. Yes, do all of that. Thank y'all so much. CK seems to favor. Yes, Miss Maria, that's what it seemed like. And then at the same time, it's like maybe he probably thought that, he wasn't gonna pop out or hit the streets or whatever. But I sure hope that these people are not expecting him to get rid of that person, that said person that has did that, because that's not gonna happen. That's just not the way that he operates. He don't do that. I guess he says as long as they can do the job, that's all that matters to him. So he said it is what it is, and he said moving forward, maybe he'll give them a day off whenever they got to go to court or whatever. But other than that, he said he ain't did nothing to me. He doing good at a good job. So he like, no, I'm not getting rid of him. So I don't know. I didn't read of if they had an upcoming court date. I got to go find some more. See if I can see some more stuff on that as well about old boy laying hands. Why you gotta put your hands on people? Why you just can't keep your hands to yourself? All I know, it couldn't be me. Cause he'd have had some grits, some good. I'd have cooked them breakfast. I'd have cooked them a pot of hot grits. I'd have cooked them some eggs, sausage, and bacon. The only thing he gonna eat is the grits. That would be about the only thing he would be eating is the grits. Everything else gonna be left on the table. And if he could get himself together after he get through eating them hot grits that I'm gonna give him, then he could have it if he still want it. But he gonna get the grits first. That part. Grits ball, flat grits, whatever kind of grits. All I know they're gonna be good and hot. Now, putting hands on somebody, blacking somebody's eyes, and try to choke somebody out allegedly. Y'all, them people that he have on his show, them men, they are mean. Y'all please come in and hit the like button or hit that dislike button. Whichever button gonna make you feel so good. Just hit the button for me, please, and thank you. Appreciate that so much. I caught a little bit of Porsha over there on the breakfast show this morning. She had an interview over there on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God, and them there folks is over there. She seems to be in good spirit as well, you know. Um, they was talking to her about her divorce, and she said she got to have a body in the courtroom. She need that body in the courtroom. But as far as she knows right now, I still had Simon. She said she wish him and his family the best. She said, but knowing Simon the way that she know him, she knows that he's going to figure out a way to get himself out of that situation that he has got himself into. Um, yeah, that part. Simon, if you can get out of that shoe, go on over back over there where you supposed to be and stop sneaking into the country with illegal. But we already know he's going to come back. He's coming back. She said as far as she know, he was still I still had him, but as far as she know, he could be out and looking at her right now as she was speaking to them on the Breakfast Club this morning. I told y'all I felt like that would be a very dangerous game with that dude because it's like he's not gonna give up either. So I couldn't trust him. I probably wouldn't even be able to get much sleep, not knowing where he's at. That's what gets you, the not knowing part. Miss Maria says Dr. Simon need to stand down. Porsha gave Simon the Mariah Carey treatment. I don't know her. Miss Maria, I cannot with you today. Not you don't know her. But yeah, she was up there on the Breakfast Club this morning. She's a very pretty girl though. She was up there cutting up with Charlamagne and them up over yonder on the Breakfast Club and stuff. So, she was saying that she had been off the show for 3 years and she's back now. She back. They got some new people up over there. Her one of the girls already got into it somewhat. Miss Faye says, I don't feel sorry for her. She married her friend ex-husband. Ain't that something? Now that's a chick right there that just don't give two honey hoes. She don't care. Not the way they was talking about. She was flirting with the dude in the water one day in the water or something at the pool, and she was flirting with him and stuff. So I bet you this. It didn't take her too long to find out who he was. She said, no, no, no. I don't like this. I love the big, beautiful house, but I don't like this. Something is gonna have to give. She said, no matter what I put on his head, his face, he always takes it off, and then I have to look at him. I don't want to look at that man, and he is nothing to look at. Sorry, not sorry. How Helly said, I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna take it back. Sorry, not sorry. She knew what it looked like when she went after him, so it is what it is. Miss Marissa's Porsha was making moves on him while he was still married. The side chickery of it all, Lord and Lord, Miss Maria, is it gonna be a side chick on every show that we look at? Is that what it's gonna be? These Debbie side chicks out here on the prowl. Mm, 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 mm. Phew, Lord, I tell you, everybody want to be a side chick. Y'all, y'all, please let's pray for the YouTube peoples and the content creators. Let's just keep all of them in prayer and let them know what their reason is up here. Um, Pray that they get an understanding of why they created a YouTube channel. you know, and let them all be okay. Yeah, just let them all be okay. Hopefully everybody can get an understanding and know that I'm gonna stay on my side. I ain't going over there, and they can stay on their side or whatever. But it's getting a little wild on the YouTube, y'all. I tell you. But as always, I'm still gonna stay over here and pray for the people. That stuff that I hear, that's the best I can do. Is just pray about it, and keep on moving. That's it. That's all. But um, I call what is the name of that show? What's happening now? I think is the name of the content creator show. I caught her live yesterday. Wanda had went live, y'all. She had one of the grandbabies with her. She was on her way to visit her mom's grave site to say farewell again, Wanda said. She said she had some balloons and some flowers, but you can't leave the flowers out there too long. No more about like 5 days. They'll come through and take them up or whatever. But she had a balloon. Little boy let the balloon get out of his hand. And she asked him, where the balloon? The little boy says, gone up there to heaven now. Said, God got it now. I said, Lord, sound like a little smart little boy. Maria says, Judge Tuller calls them free range chick. They just wander around getting into other people's stuff. Marie says, looking for sympathy. Yeah, she was in her feelings. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you today, beautiful, and welcome. She says, hey, everyone in the chat. Yes, and welcome. Hey, Miss Healing. She says, don't nobody care about Wanda's ignorance. Miss Healing. Sometimes, y'all, it's a different side of Wanda. But then, before it's over with, she go back to ghetto. But she said, y'all, the reason why she get online and be talking all that crazy and foolish stuff, y'all, she said she be going through some things. And she be talking all that foolish talk to get her mind off of the things that she's dealing with. But yeah, she did let it be known that she was dealing with some things. She didn't say what it was, but she was on her way to the grave site. She was talking about she did call her CC name, but I won't call it over here. The CC is beefing with her peoples over there, and she said that can't happen now, can't happen that way. But she also said she didn't know who that CC was, but I'm sure she'll look her up before she close her eyes tonight. She'll look her up and figure it out and all of that. So but I hope she don't do it. But anyway, yeah, that CC was coming after her peoples, she said, and she got to get on the YouTube to fix that. Now she said it can't go down like that. Mm-mm. I said, Lord, who she supposed to be? I was trying to figure out who she's supposed to be, the peacemaker or what. But I said, Lord have mercy. Maria says, whatever she is, she in her feelings. So she think it's okay to try and ruin someone else. Say, ruin someone else. Say, okay. But yeah, she was all up in her little bitty feelings. She did seem a little sad, and she spoke about her daddy was in the military. And y'all know when you go to the military grave site, it's so neat out there and stuff. And her mom was out there. She did let her see the flowers, and then she said she was gonna go ahead on and get off live, but she was supposed to come back later on. I haven't seen that part yet of what had happened. But yeah, she was calling out the people's names that they call us the dark side, y'all. Um I said, they call us the dark side, we call them the dark side. I said, this is crazy. But yeah, she called us the dark side over here, y'all. So I said, Lord have mercy. Uh she said, don't listen to what people say about you. She said, watch the dog that brings you a bone. She called out Well, yeah, just said she called out a CC, but she said, yeah, be careful, watch out for the dog to bring a bone, gonna carry one. Absolutely, they 9 times out of 10. That's what really happens. It does. Miss Healing says she is going to be even more sad when karma hits her arse. Ooh, yes, ma'am, that part. And she said she had to make sure her lips looked right before she got to the grave site. I don't know what that was all about. And she said she was gonna put the flowers down so her mama could smell the flowers. I said, wait, what? How she? I don't know how all of that stuff was supposed to be playing out, y'all. But that's what she was saying. Maria says we the dark side, but they always over here. Yes, that part right there. But yes, it's some more YouTube beef going on. Wanda did let that be known. She put that out there on the curb last night. I said, my goodness, is it gonna ever calm down? Um, uh, she let it be known to that chat that she was a good kid. She let the chat know. So somebody asked her a question, was she a bad child? And she said, no, she was a good kid growing up. Hey, Miss Royal, how are you today? Welcome. She said she was a good child growing up. They used to take real good care of her mama. Mama didn't, as she got old enough to cook and stuff, everybody started depending on her. Her mama didn't have to lift a finger and do nothing. She said if her mama had a doctor's appointment, her brother made sure that the mama got to the doctor's appointment and all of that. See, yes, we took real good care of our mama. His face says, what's she drinking to say let her mom smell the flower? Miss Face, hey, Miss Face, I thought you didn't catch that when she said it. I said, wait, what? How's she gonna do that? Girl, I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. I don't know now. I don't know. That's what she said. Wanda said the number 7 was a good number. She said both her mom and dad passed at 77 years old. Her sister, that's passed, she would have been 47 years old. And she said her mom been gone for 7 years now. So she said, yeah, 7 is a good number. So by the 7 being such an amazing number to her, she said starting this month on the 7th, for anybody that has not purchased any of her seasoning um products, it will be 70% off on every seventh of the month, starting with the this coming Friday is the 7th. So you can get her seasoning for 70% off. Yep, that's old Wanda over there. Wanda said she about to give it away. Now she ain't gonna give it all away. But yeah, y'all, you can get it for 70% off over there. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I don't know if anybody want to use that this season. I've been a little skeptical about it. If it was me, let's see what else she said. She said she got to get up here on YouTube to squash the beef, y'all. That's what she said. Wanda said y'all can't be coming for her folks. I said, Wanda, they don't even be doing you like that when people be going after you. They don't be jumping and chirping and trying to take up you, Wanda. But yeah, she said that's the reason why she had pop on yesterday, while she was going to her mama's grave site. And she said a cuss word, but then she said, Lord, I ain't mean to cuss, y'all. She said, I'm going to see my mama. I ain't mean to cuss, but it was too late. Maria said, child, ain't that some bull skiggity? I'ma tell you about my unalive family members, then off discount because of it. Lord. Miss Hillen says, how sad. Well, that's what she said, y'all. 70% off the seasoning sauce. Y'all know y'all want some of that chitlin dressing seasoning and whatever else that stuff should be mixing up there together. Faye says she acting like nail. But y'all, for real, y'all. She did look sad though.
And she said she was going through some things, but she didn't say what it was. She said when she get online and she be talking all that foolish mess. I guess she wanted to say in so many words she didn't mean it, but she by her going through whatever she's going through, it's making her act out and say certain people's names and stuff like that right there. That's what she was saying. I don't know what she was talking about. She probably didn't know herself. And I was like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. That poor one, I don't know. Y'all, please hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. You can become a member for $2.99. You can do super chat, super sticker, and you can do cash app $G Strickland 8. Thank y'all for your love and support of the channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. So also, y'all, Miss Healing says, reap that harvest, old girl. Miss Maria says, if I'm on my way to pay respects to my deceased mom, I ain't gonna be thinking about some damn YouTube beef that has nothing to do with me. That part right there, Miss Maria. But I guess maybe in her world, she thinks that they rise for her, so she wants to rise for them too. So, yeah. She said she got to pull up, but when she arrived at the grave sites, she let us the people see the grave sites out there and how neat it was and all of that stuff. But yeah, she said she was gonna get off the line because she wanted to talk to her mama about whatever she had going on. And she said she was gonna come back, but I didn't see nothing else. I guess everybody probably just caught that little part, and it was what it was. Hey, Miss Sexy Diva, how you doing today, beautiful, and welcome. So yeah, I didn't see when she came back on or if she came back on, but I can say this: she wasn't. I think she had a soda in her hand. She wasn't doing all. She might have said one or two cuss words, and that was about it. One that really don't get the cussing until she gets the drinking, real bad. So yeah, so she wasn't all into that like last night. It could have been too, y'all, because she had I think it was her grandbaby with her. So maybe that helped calm her down or whatever. I don't know. But anywho, so everybody's is seem like up in a tizzy, y'all, about this Devish show. The AI is putting it out that the show has not been renewed or whatever. Um, but the show may not have been renewed, but that doesn't mean that they're not filming. Until we see the word canceled, we really can't say anything about it. I mean, not that I want to see it come back on the TV. No, for the same old repeat of the same old mess. They're already picking out who they're gonna ride off now. Since Mel gone, and that's it, and that's all. They don't care, so they can film all they want to. Kiki riding her back. Ooh, Miss Fate, that could have been a possibility. Cause I'm telling y'all, she was really sad, y'all. She looked at sad. We see somebody like Wanda do all that fussing and cussing and acting just like a whole fool, and we be saying out there, some people probably would think that chick ain't even got no feelings. She don't even feel the way she get up here on the YouTube and be acting out and stuff. But yeah, she was looking a little down yesterday. Miss Hillen says she needs to feel how Mel and her kids felt. Well, yeah, that part I can totally agree with you 1000%, Miss Hillen. I can. Miss Maria says it's semantics. Canceled or non-renewed, the effect is the same. It ain't on. Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you and Miss Healing. Oh my God, y'all too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. Mm-mm. And then she gonna clap on it. Ooh, you know what, y'all? I think they're probably hoping and praying that even though they say they are still filming and they filming for free, um, they probably feeling like what's the point? But they don't have nothing else that they can actually lean on. So they got to go along with it, go along to get along, I guess, and hope and pray for a better day. Cause shoot, We in March and we almost at the 7th in March. Do you know how fast it's gonna go? It'll be going then. We ain't lying though. No, ma'am, you ain't lying, Miss Maria. God knows you're not lying. You not. But she didn't say nothing about Wanda didn't say nothing about the show. She didn't say nothing about, Mel. But from what I heard her saying, like when she be calling and call herself going off on Mel, it's because she got something on her mind. Why don't she when she got something on her mind, why don't she go off on Tisha and do that? Why she can't do that? Or Marso or somebody, Kimmy, do something useful. Mm. But yeah, some of her people had popped on while she was doing her live and she shouted them out or whatever. But she would let the people know she gonna get it straight. She gonna come through, she getting it straight. So I was like, oh Lord, it's gonna be some more stuff added on. Goodness gracious, boy. Mm. Miss Maria says, why don't Unc simply address whatever she has on her mind? I don't know, Miss Maria. She didn't say nothing. She just said she had a lot on her mind. Yep. And she did. She really, y'all, for real, no joke. Wanda do be looking sad sometimes, and she was sad looking yesterday. Miss Helen says now it's graduation time. They should have done their own work instead of copying off of mail. They should have did the work. Yes, absolutely. And you know what, Miss Helen? I'm gonna say this with the administrations at the school. We have a building principal, and then we have three other assistant principals up under him. Well, we got one young man. We got to keep finding him, and he got a radio. We try to call him. He still don't answer the radio. You got to walk to school just to find him. When I roll up on him, walking, and my legs is tired, I said, "Where's your radio at?" It's over. Did you not hear me calling you? No, Miss Strickland, I hear you. Of course, you didn't hear me if you ain't got the daggone radio. Lord, they gave him an office. He don't use his office. He's just everywhere. You gotta chase this daggone assistant principal down. I said, I ain't finna keep chasing him. I'm not gonna do it. My legs is tired too. Um, but yeah, I don't know why she do that. Maria says, I don't care that she's sad. If she has a problem, instead of coming for a male who has done nothing to her, she needs to address her problem. Absolutely. But you know what, Miss Maria, are y'all in here? Y'all please come in and hit the like button, please. It's 59 people. I guess y'all over there in the bushes. And like I said, hit the like button or the dislike button or whichever button you think God is gonna be pleased with that you hit. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Hit the button if you're gonna come in. How about that? But yeah, she don't even talk about um none of that. Mel who has done nothing. Yeah, she couldn't tell you what Mel has done because she hasn't done nothing to her. Hey, Miss Royal, how are you today, beautiful, and welcome. Thank you for popping in. None of them people can tell anybody anything. I'll say that she has done to them. I guess they just want to be evil people. I guess I don't know. Mad that she left, mad that she got away, all kinds of stuff. Y'all remember Tisha called and asked her a question, so about it, but I don't know. Some people say Martell ain't filming. I got a feeling Marquez is not filming, so it's just probably them Scots and y'all reckon D Nasty gonna be back on the show if it come back on? She may be filming with them. Not really sure. Hmm. So I guess they just gonna have to wait it out and see. Martell probably on standstill, and then some y'all. They said some people said that they waiting to see the outcome of Martell's court case or something, some foolish mess like that, before that don't even sound right. They gonna wait to see the outcome of Martell this here court case that he has appealed. Gonna wait to see the outcome of that before they start I guess announcing the show, or if Martell gonna film or not. It's one of the two. But that still don't mean you got no green light. Just because you wait for the outcome, what that gonna do? What is that gonna do? They're gonna know whether or not to fill his slot. No, And then y'all, I heard old Martell probably be going back over there to Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's gonna be Ralph's friend of the show. Did y'all hear that? Anybody here hear that? Why would that make any difference? I don't know, Miss Maria. But did any of y'all hear about they was talking about Martell going back over y'all know Real Housewives of Atlanta? Lord have mercy. I said I know Sheree ain't finna drop it low and spread it wide again. I know she ain't inviting him back on that show. But then they were like, "Nah, he'll be a friend of the show with Ralph." Hey, Miss Charlene, how are you today? Marissa's, what would that make any difference? Miss Charlene says they have 10 people left, so they should be able to make a show. Maria says, I heard that maybe that's why Slowtail she could be on Roar. Ooh, they ain't finna. I ain't. Now, see, you went too far. You went too far, Miss Maria. Now you gotta reel that back in. Now, come on and reel it back in. I ain't said nothing about Coldbird. Not one word. Not one word did we say about Coldbird. I said, "Oh, Marty Marr is going. It's they talking about him going back over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta to be Ralph's friend." And y'all know I'm gonna be watching that. Hey, Miss Rabbit's running. Hey, beautiful. How are you today? I heard that maybe Miss Maria says I heard that maybe that's why Slow thought she could. No, she ain't going over there. Miss Rabbit's Runner says, hey, G Squad in chat. Hey, lady, how are you? Miss Charlene says, Sheree got fired. Lord, did they fire the girl? Lord Jesus, don't tell me for Sheree got fired. What is Sheree gonna do? Oh God, how they gonna pay for that big old house? Healing says he needs to be headed to jail. Miss Healing, see, that's the standstill. And you know what? If that dummy wouldn't have had it postponed again, he would know where he stand. But due to him, right, instead of trying to get it put off, they don't know. So now they got to play the waiting game and wait and see what happens whenever he go to court or whatever. Maria says, no, ma'am. Slow was talking about being on Raw. That's what you talking about. She just want to be good. Them chicks over there will destroy coleslaw. Y'all tell that girl to go sit down somewhere. Slaw is broke. They don't want her over there. Not over there. Lord, Miss Hillen said they don't want over there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Miss Rabbit says, at Maria Faith, Charlie, uh, she says, hello, y'all. Did I miss somebody? I think I did. Oh, yeah, Miss Royal. But yeah, the folks ain't gonna let Ariane over there. And I'm not sure Martell gonna be there because the way he cut the monkey the last time. No, I think they got some new people up there on Roa now. So no, he ain't. He probably won't. That's just some talk some people doing out there in the air. hmm Y'all know how that is. I couldn't see Sheree trying to go back towards Martell again for nothing. I mean, Miss Maria says that healing. I know, right? She got absolutely no motion. She ain't got no motion. Lord, y'all, that girl she be killing me though. She gets up there on her lives and she be I'm gonna say perpetrating, like she is selling so much stuff and just selling out and trying to give people business advice. Just don't give up. Just keep going, keep going. Well, that's what you need to do. Keep going. And if you run out of your merchandise, restock and continue to sell. And you never know what might happen. I mean, I don't even know. Um, Miss Helen says, Maria, they would laugh at her section 3 and her SNAP benefits. Oh, Miss Helen, now hold up, wait a minute now. You can buy some steaks um out of there, some crab legs and all of that stuff. They might invite her with that EBT card. They'll be like, girl, let's go shopping. Mm-hmm. Miss Sexy Diva says, hey, I know it's off subject, but they got one of them bum that unalive that 5-year-old, her dad at the car wash Monday and looking for the another suspect. Well, Miss Sexy Diva, they should have got him, and probably already got the other one now. Ooh, these people is crazy. Y'all be careful if y'all by yourself or if you have to go out. Y'all please be careful and go out early in the morning and get what you need and go on back to the house. It's dangerous out here. Um, Miss Maria says, Sexy Diva, praise God. Charlene says, hey, Rabbits Running, have a great afternoon. Yes, have an amazing afternoon. That was sad. Miss Sexy Diva, where did that happen at? I'm gonna be looking at the news like that because there's be so much sad stuff up there. You can turn on YouTube or Google and all you can see read about is bad news. Oh, you saw that too, Miss Healing? Mm, mm. But they got one of them bums that unalive, that 5-year-old. Lord have mercy. What is they messing with the baby for? That's a whole baby, y'all. Her dad got 5-year-old. Her dad at the car wash Monday and looking for the another suspect. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, yes, Texas, Dallas. Wow. Miss Faith says, I say lock them, lock and load. Oh, you stay locked and loaded as well. Lord, Miss Faith, I got to keep my eyes on you, girl. Lord, you used to be a fighter back in the day. Now you peace be still and all of that, Miss Faith. Now, what are you doing? Miss Sexy Diva says, and more people getting picked up. Wow, they need to. What they heard that little baby for? 20 to 30 shot. I cannot fool with you. You worse than Granny on Beverly Hills, Billy, Miss Healing. She'll pull out her shotgun in a minute. Ooh, Granny won't play way back then with her with her gun. Hey, Miss Candy, how you doing today? She said, hey, at G Squad and chat, people are just sick. Yes, ma'am, they are some sick people. Miss Maria says they showed a video and there was a clear pic of the shooter. They said the sad tried to draw their fire away from the car where his daughter was. Man, I go to work too early in the morning. I have to stay packed and X clip. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord, my little ladies up here with clips and everything. She says, no, G, that's how many shots they fired, I guess. Ooh, mm. Was they shooting at somebody else in the car and the baby was just like an innocent bystander and caught one of them stray bullets? Please don't say that's so. Ooh, that's terrible. Mm. Oh, have mercy. The people ought to know, but now people don't fight fair no more. They don't. Back in my day, they used to fight with their hands. We didn't have no weapons and all of that. You use your hand. Now that's the first thing they use. They say that's the easiest way to get it. Hey, the real Nikki. What is that? She said, what is that? What is that? What? The real Nikki. I guess it cut off or something. Candace says guns should be banned. We are not responsible with them. Sure is not. And I remember when them guns first came out, everybody was getting a gun. Probably didn't even supposed to have one. Excuse me. People were walking around and get me something to drink. People was walking around with a gun on the side, and then they take their hand and pat it like. Thank you, Miss Maria. Like, don't try nothing or whatever. Just anybody were out in the public, in the grocery stores and everywhere. And that is fine if you want to carry your gun with you like that. But why you gotta be patting it and flashing it like you ready, you cocked and ready? You just don't even matter who it is. Go sit down somewhere. Miss Sexy Diva says yes, he ran away from the car to protect his daughter, but they went and unalived her on purpose. Death penalty is a must. Wow. That is so terrible. Like somebody gave them the right to take somebody else's life. Where they do that at? Man, y'all, these some mean people in this world. Just could care less, don't think twice about nothing. Mm, Lord have mercy. That is so sad. Now, what did that baby do? What did the 5-year-old do to that person? Their boys have assault rifles. Oh my goodness. Man, it's gonna be an all out shootout war out there, and it was probably over nothing. Assault rifles. Oh Jesus. Well, y'all know how I am. I hope nobody else don't get hurt. And that was sad about that baby. Out there like that. Candy says, "Why you need a gun in the grocery stores? When did lettuce and tomatoes started attacking people?" uh, the Second Amendment meant to guard your home. Miss Candy, I cannot with you today. I cannot. Not lettuce and tomatoes attacking people. Oh my God. I'm gonna be careful the next time. I'm like, should I get this tomato? I should have got me one, but I didn't. But it's raining so hard now. Um Helen says they have the bullets like a soldier draped draped around their waist. Mm. Oh, have mercy. I seen people like that, Miss Healing. I have, and they sure do have it draped. Um, the real Nikki said, "What state did this happen in? Anybody know?" Mm. Lord, the baby life, she was probably just starting her life. That don't even make no sense, none at all. Yeah, these people are mean. Goodness. It's 38 degrees, windy and raining here. Yeah, Miss, did y'all, Miss Maria? I don't know where you at, but well, I do, but they was talking about a tornado. They said the rain. We're supposed to get some bad rain, and we are getting it now. It's raining real hard, but it was talking about tornado or something coming through. All the activities got canceled and stuff this afternoon. She was so cute. I think that's what you're saying, Miss Hill. I bet you she was. That's still a baby. Hey, Miss Dorothy, how are you? Welcome. How you been? Healing, we have bad weather here in Alabama. Oh wow. Miss Healing, was they talking about y'all getting a tornado? Hey, Miss Dorothy, beautiful. She says, I miss y'all. I've been working. You doing good? Your family doing good, Miss Dorothy? Our sexy diva says baby birthday was Sunday and got unalive with her daddy Monday morning in Dallas area. Lord, that's a shame. Mm, 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 mm. Maria says we were under a strong wind advisory early this morning. It's almost tornado season. Yes, that's what they was talking about. And Miss Hillen said yes. So so was the people looking for the daddy and the little girl just got caught in the crossfire? I mean, I'm confused. Miss Dorothy says yes, my family. Thank you, thank y'all for your prayers. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely, absolutely. We love you. Dorothy says, "Hey, Maria, was he chasing the child daddy and the baby just got in the way, or they just snatched the baby because they couldn't get to the daddy now?" Oh my goodness, y'all, this is terrible. Mm, 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 mm. I think that Miss Candace said, "Who said lettuce and tomatoes?" Oh my God, shoot, they must have thought the little girl had a piece at the rate they going. How you just? Oh Lord have mercy, y'all. Yes, they did not know the baby was there. That is sad. Uh, oh, the dad was vacuuming his car, and they just ran up on him and started shooting. Lord have mercy, Jesus. See, that's why I be saying, y'all, we gotta watch our surroundings too. I'm not the person that be in a crowd of people because we just don't know these people's state of mind today, and it's bad enough, y'all, that we get out there and drive, and we don't know what that person that's beside us, what they um how their brain is working that day, or none of that stuff. So yeah, it's a scary time out there. Just have to be careful, not walk in fear, but just be a little more careful and watch your surroundings. Mm-hmm. It seem like to me, them folks, they don't care. Mm. Yeah, they ain't getting out of jail no time soon. Whoever that was, oh, they gonna get them. They gonna get them. So where's the dad at now? Is the dad hiding? What is he doing? He tried to run, but they shot him. Oh my goodness, man! They had an all-time shootout then. I mean, it was broad daylight and out in the open. Wow. Miss Dorothy says, I just had a 15-minute break. Back to work I go. All right. Love you, Miss Dorothy. Thank you. Maria says he died. The daddy died too. Oh my God. That's why you pray for God to protect you. Absolutely, Miss Hillen. Sexy Diva says the dad was vacuuming his car, and when he realized it, tried to ran away from the car to save his daughter, but them bums still unalived her. He also unalived. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Woo, that is a shame. Yes, Miss Dorothy. Miss Maria says, have a good one. Y'all, that is so sad. That is terrible. Mm, 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 mm. See how all that stuff going on? All that mess going on? Man, I tell y'all, people be creating their own stuff. Hey, Miss Justice, how are you today? Hey, Miss Denise, Sissy, how are you today? Miss Justice says that healing. Didn't know you in Texas. So am I. Blessings to Miss G and all presents. Thank you, Miss Justice. Greatly appreciated. We was talking. They was telling me about the little girl that was 5 years old, got unalived by a shooter, and I think her dad got unalived as well. Was talking about how sad that was. Lord, I tell you, we just never know our time. None of that. Miss Faith says, what had he done? He know why they came for him. Absolutely, Miss Faith. Faith, and the only time they do something like that is they owe him some money or something. You knew him, Miss Denise? What? Oh my goodness. Wow. That's crazy. Mm. Lord have mercy, something all the time, y'all. I tell y'all. Yes, Miss Denise, praying for these babies. You have to. Mm. Maria says that faith, he may have done nothing. I understand he was a rapper in the area. Oh my Jesus. Sexy Diva says happened early morning around 10 a.m. Um, it said it was a rap beef, but they said the dad was a good person. Didn't mess with with somebody. They say he was just a gambler. Wow. I mean nobody. He was just a gambler. So do you think it was a unidentified what they call that wrong person, but it's another word they use. Hey girl.
Hey, hold on. Hey, sis. Hey, hey.
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you
Hold
knew
on.
them
Hold on.
people?
Yeah, I knew of him. I knew him a little. I haven't seen him. I hadn't seen him in years, but I know him. But it wasn't a rap beef. It wasn't about a rap beef. It wasn't. It's like I said. If you know the streets, and you know, because he stays not too far from my cousin. Um, if it, all I can say right now, because again, it's an open case, it's an open situation, and it's some stuff that's unfolding. It wasn't a rap beef.
Mm.
It wasn't
Listen,
a rap beef
Jesse said
whatsoever.
former Mayor Turner at Rossi Parade Saturday passed last night. People stay ready, won't have to get ready. Yes, absolutely. Rodeo parade, excuse error. Okay, rodeo. So Miss Justice says former Mayor Turner at rodeo parade Saturday passed last night.
You mean
Oh,
Sylvester Turner? He passed last night. Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
just
But
don't let know, girl.
you really don't. But it's just the fact that the pictures I already posted on my TikTok. Two of the dudes that's shout out my heart goes out to you, Shaman Jones, the baby's mother and the wife. Um, I've already posted the pictures of those guys that that's behind it, and then it's another person that just got arrested in Arlington, Texas. They just picked him up a couple of minutes. Well, I think they said about 20, 30 minutes ago. Um, the fact they trying to veer away from, oh, we didn't know the baby was in the car. How the heck y'all didn't know she was in the car? She was on the passenger side standing up. How you didn't know that part? And then the other disrespectfulness for the people, for the persons or that person who had the audacity to hold your phone up and get inside of that car or get that close up on that car and and show that video of that baby stretched out without rendering that child aid. If you had the time, if you had that much energy to hold that video up and show her body and show the father body and disrespect that family the way y'all just did, then you had time to render aid. Everybody whipping out the phones. What the heck the phones is for? Render aid. They are
Wow.
getting on my nerves with this social media and everybody whipping out the phones and so quick to that child needed aid. Who would have known how life could have been saved or they whatever. The time it took y'all to whip them damn phones out and show want to be the first to air it, you could have gave the baby aid or the daddy aid. That's what got me hot right now. That what got me upset. The disrespect. And if some of these social media, some of these CCs, take the dang video down. Show
Yeah.
some respect. If you want us to speak on it, speak on it. Yeah. But take the freaking videos down. You're disrespecting this goddamn baby. You're disrespecting that family. That's why I don't blame Miss Jones. I don't blame that baby. Don't I it couldn't have been me. Cause you Negroes, it would be invitation only. No
Mm.
cameras, nobody come your behinds up there with y'all disrespectful behinds, showing that baby body the way they did. It's all on Facebook. Facebook, what are y'all doing? Take the dang video down.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's disrespectful, man. It's disrespectful. No,
Miss
no, no, no respect.
Miss Sexy Diva said, "Yep." They said another rapper got picked up. Yes, that video was disgusting. I can't believe they did that. Wow. Mm. Hey, Miss Rob Perfected, how are you today? She says, "Oh my God, that's insane and beyond disrespectful." Yes. Miss Justice says that at Healing High. Lord, them some cold-hearted people, y'all.
I'm with Carme, bro. I'm with we. If you know the streets, you been in the streets. If you know the streets, we all have street code. There is street code. And the thing about it, y'all couldn't have waited because you sit there, y'all watched him, y'all waited for him, y'all knew he was there, so you couldn't have waited. So miss me with that. Y'all didn't know she was in that car. Miss me with that. You couldn't help
Yeah.
but miss me with that. We are in a DP state, and I pray this is one of them. I'm finna quote the Bible: an eye for an eye, and a baby. That's what I'm looking at right there. That's what I'm looking at right now because you didn't give that baby a chance. She just
No,
had a birthday.
the baby life was just beginning. Goodness
You didn't
gracious.
give her a chance. She all she wanted to do was spend time with her dad, and y'all took that from her. And if you was gonna do some mess like that, why let that mother suffer? Why do that? You could have
Yeah,
waited till he left away from that car. You could have waited till he dropped his kid off. Give that baby back to her mama, and let her baby would have been back in her in the safe comfort of her mom. And they would have had to just worry about him, the loss of
yeah,
him. And no, it shouldn't have been the loss of nobody, but I'm just saying. But when a woman, when a wife had to let go of her husband and her kid, come on.
mm,
And they got to try to explain this to his other daughter, the oldest one. That's no comprehension right there.
mm. Miss Aunt Candy says we have to stop. In, in con- what is that? Innocently unaliving our brothers and sisters. Death is permanent. Sure is. Justice says I have been spruing that Jesus is coming. Yes, ma'am, he sure is. Miss Rob Perfective says, "Hey Maria." Sexy says the dad ran away from the car and still unalive the baby.
Well,
Whoa.
what he did was he ran away from the cause see when they came up, there was already she was already up. So when they came up and they was already they didn't waste time. They was already fire. She was already hit. He ran. And he had what he had. So he was going back. But the problem was what he did as a father, as a last dip attempt to get them off that car. He ran away from the car because he knew they was coming for him. So he ran away from the car not knowing the condition of his child. So hoping that he was going to try to get away, try to come back, but he couldn't get over the fence. They cornered him. Then they came back when he dropped, when he fell. That only thing that got them to back up off of him because he fell to the ground the first time. Once he fell to the ground, they pulled off. They left. He got back up and he tried to make it. He was really trying to go into the direction of where his baby was, but his body took him a different way and he collapsed. That was,
Mm,
but he, as a father, he removed himself from the in front of that car so that he could give, not knowing, not knowing. So these disrespectful folks, I have no love for y'all. I have no respect for y'all. That every time y'all turn around, y'all gotta throw any and everything don't belong on the internet. And the time it took y'all to stand in front of that dang car and look into that car and put that damn camera in front of that doggone car where that baby was stretched out, you could have gave that baby some damn help. But
yeah, yeah.
disrespectful behinds.
Mm. Hey, Aunt Natty.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
at
Aunt
work.
Natty.
I had to run outside. I got to get in on this. First of all, to the lady that said he had to know them and know what was up and why they was looking for him. Baby, this day and time, you don't have to do nothing but be alive and breathing. Do you understand me? You don't have to do nothing for somebody to do that. And I'm with you. And if I was the parent of that baby, everybody that posted my baby in pictures would be getting a letter from my attorney. That's invasion of privacy. She still had her privacy after death. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
That is not out, but all the Bible say we reap just what we sow.
Mm-hmm.
So when it happened to yours, because to
Mm-hmm.
me, just to put it on Facebook,
Mm.
you didn't try to get no help. That meant you was taking some joy out of being the first to record it. So, baby, what make you laugh gonna make you cry. Do you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm praying for the
absolutely.
family of both of them. I didn't know the young man, never heard of the young man or his daughter, but I've lost a child. So I know what his parents is going through and her mother. And that's the
Mm.
worst feeling in the world you could have. And they have all my prayers and condolences. And instead of prejudging that young man, talking about he had to know him. He knew they were what they was looking for him for. That is one of the big misconceptions of being a young black man in today's world. There is people get killed over road rage because you pass somebody, you cut somebody off. People get shot for no reason these days and unalive.
You're right about that, Aunt Natty.
So
You are so true.
don't bring that bullshit to me. We don't
Yeah.
know what that young man was into. And just saying that he lost his life trying to save his child. At least give him kudos for that. Because if it had been mine and I'd have heard anybody talking like that, baby, I'd have been finding you. Do you hear me? I
Wow.
hate that. It's already enough for them to accuse our black boys of doing, our young black men of doing any and everything. But when we start just assuming and accusing ourselves, but we
Uh-huh.
always want to stand up and say Black Lives Matter. Well, evidently his matter. And I'm talking to whoever made that comment. Evidently his life didn't matter because you already prejudging his life and don't know it. Let's not do that.
Thank you, Miss Maria,
This
for
is
your
not the
super
time for
sticker.
that.
She says, Bush campers, I need 20 likes of y'all, 20 of y'all to tap the screen. It's free. It don't cost a thing. If you're in here, please hit the like button or the dislike button, whichever button gonna make you feel good this afternoon. Can you
Either
just,
one or put her in the algorithm. Just get her in the algorithm.
yes, please, and
Instead
thank
of
you.
instead of trying to find somewhere to help find the other killers, you already prejudging her father like it's his fault. Come on, we as a people got to do better, y'all.
Yeah. So it
They
wasn't a
already
mistaken
prejudging us
identity.
from the minute we born. We prejudge. Let's stop
Yeah.
this.
So could it have been misidentification, the wrong person?
It could have been a lot of things. We don't know what it was. Like Miss Denise say, the police, it's an open investigation. Until we know some facts, let's not prejudge that young man.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know him. So, baby, I'm going to tell you, if that was my son and a ninja was on here trying to prejudge him, baby, I'd be looking up profile pictures, finding names, and coming paying a damn visit. Do you hear me?
Exactly.
Mm.
I ride and die
And let me
behind
piggyback.
mine.
Let me just say
Well,
this part.
Lord,
Let me just
Miss Faye says, Aunt Nettie, I sorry, that I did that not what she meant. She was saying that's not what she meant. Miss Candy said sometimes they are hospitalized under an alias at Maria. Yeah, they do.
let me
Yeah,
say
Especially
this. Let me
especially
let
if
me
that
let me.
I worked at one of the biggest trauma hospitals in St. Louis. If a pow victim come in there or an attempted unaliving and they haven't captured the person, they put them on what we call a blackout list. They
yeah.
don't even have their name on the list at the hospital, and only parents, immediate family, wife, and they got to show ID to come up in there.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's called the
And
blackout.
let me say this much.
But
It
and
wasn't.
Miss Faith, I don't mean no harm. You know I love and respect you. But we got to stop prejudging our youth. I
Right.
done seen people get shot for little or nothing, for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, for looking like somebody. But he a rapper. One of they women might have threw their panties at him on stage one day. It don't take much. because they letting
That's
Mhm.
everybody from 13 up got guns
But
now.
let me say this part here, and this is it. Not going into details now that it wasn't the wrong identity. It wasn't something that he did. Again, this is dealing with something else. It's something else, and it wasn't no wrong identity. It don't have nothing. It don't have nothing to do with no rap beef. I'm gonna keep saying that, and until
Okay.
everything else come out again, those who know. Those who's in Fort Worth area know. The streets know. They know. So again, at the end of the day, again, let's stop that narrative. It wasn't no rap beef. It wasn't because he's a gambler. He was called the king of a gambler because the reason why he was called king of a gambler, meaning he could go sit at the spade tables, dominoes, whatever you do, put your money up. You couldn't whoop him. You couldn't beat him in those games. He whooped folks in those games. He was a king at it. All of that poker, all that. He was the king at it. That's what
Miss
that
Faith,
was about.
Miss Faith, you good. It was just a mistake or
Yeah,
misunderstanding.
I
Hey,
love you, Miss Faith. I'm
hey,
just
sexy diva, how are you, beautiful?
it's just
Hello,
that
G
we got to
Squad.
stop misjudging our they already misjudge all of our youth, especially our young black men. They are prejudged from birth.
Yeah,
And we as a people got to stop. Until we know the facts, we just need to pray for the family and hope the ones that committed the crime get caught. That's all we need to do as a public.
yeah. What you got for me, Miss Sexy Diva?
Oh yes, I wasn't saying that he got unalive because he was a gambler. I was just saying what the news and his family was saying that that's what he did. He didn't bother people, he did his thing, but he wasn't like out in the streets being a thug. I don't know too much. I was just listening to the news and his family, but I'm glad that they have those suspects because that was wrong what they did to that baby and the dad. And for them people to post that picture up, like it's disgusting. Like I'm like, Aunt Nettie, I will have everybody. My lawyer will have every channel that played that video
Baby, they would
in
have
court.
to. Do you
Like
hear me?
that doesn't make no sense.
You see what Kobe Bryant wife did when they posted that airplane wreckage, didn't you?
Yeah, she got paid too from them
Sure
officers going
did.
to show that picture in that bar that day too. It was the one of the biggest lawsuits that California had to pay out.
And see, what I'm looking at is like this here. Whoever released that CCT video, she need to go for them first. Because certain things
Yes.
don't need to be for the public. Because this is an open and active investigation. And what I'm
Yes, they
upset
have the Rangers and everything on this case because it was a baby involved, and like it's been solved. Like they know who did it, so it's already been solved. It's just picking up the other suspect. They already know. They said the Rangers and like they over it. Like everybody's over that case, and this just happened Monday, and
yeah.
today is Wednesday. So I'm
hmm
glad of that.
The Texas
That
Rangers
they
already
they
know.
had it. I hate that baby. She just had a birthday Sunday. They said she turned 5 on Sunday
But
and
for the
lost her
person
life on
but for
Monday.
but for the person who made
Wow.
but for the person who made a comment in another post over there on Facebook that I seen and I said what I said, for that member, for you to break out and say, y'all don't believe that they knew that baby's in that they saw that child in that car. So miss me with that one. Miss
Yes,
me.
they have been watching him just like they did Mo 3 down there in Texas. They have been watching him the same way they did Young Dolph in Memphis. I'm from Memphis, so they have been watching that boy all that morning and trailed him to that car wash. They have been watching. That's the same thing happened with Mo 3 and Young Dolph. They was watching them the whole time. That's why they was able to sneak up on them and take them out. And they
Sexy
said
Diva,
the
you
boy
from
was back
Memphis?
in his car, and once he realized, I guess, that they had came up on him, he tried to get away to lure them away from the car from his baby. But them bastards still did that. Like, oh, Texas
Mm.
do have the death penalty, and
Sexy
I'm glad
Diva.
of that.
Sexy
Sexy
Diva,
Diva,
can
you
you
from
see the back
Memphis?
chat?
Huh?
Can you see the back chat?
Oh
Hello?
yes,
Miss
You from
Jessica says
Memphis?
investigators will reveal all the unknown, and until then, we don't know. Praying for the family, regardless what he did or didn't do. He and his child lost their lives, and that's fact. Yes.
That's
But
what I'm
yeah, Miss
Sexy
Sophie
Deep.
D,
I'm
I
in
didn't want to
Forest
call
City,
your name.
Arkansas. I'm right across the bridge from you.
Oh wow.
So I was on that young Dolph case. I was on it. I was in it deep. But that's what I say. Just pray for the family and pray the others get caught and pray they get they just do justice and it's swift. They don't never need to see the light of day again. They need to get life plus 1 day. And that means that when they come out, they'll be coming out to go in the ground.
I was praying about that yesterday.
I just heard about it. I don't know. They got me. They done changed my hours. Now I have to be in work an hour earlier. I'm doing 9 hours a day instead of 8. I've been sleeping a lot.
You feel all right?
Yeah, just tired. After the day, I don't come back to Friday.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm
Well,
off
yeah,
this week, and they better
we
not
just
call
got
me
to
because
keep
I'm not
praying.
answering.
I said we just got to continue to pray.
Yeah,
That was sad. What
yeah.
they say,
And it's
baby,
happening
turn,
everywhere.
it's turn 5.
That baby life haven't even started yet.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mm. Oh, have mercy. All right, sexy diva. Thank you for popping up. I greatly appreciate you.
I'm finna go back in the chat. I'm at work. I just ran outside so I could talk right quick because I was getting heated. I was getting heated, y'all.
Don't get heated up, Natty. Don't get heated.
I just,
Okay, sexy diva. Yeah, but that's sad too. I hate that that happened. Sexy diva. I was just praying yesterday, but I don't know what's going on. Candy says pray for the baby's mother. Yes, absolutely. Yes, she is gonna need a whole lot of prayer.
She is
Mm.
everybody because no one wants to be a part of that club. Nobody wants to be a part of that club when you have to bury your baby. That situation.
But
Uh,
putting that on Facebook was too far. They went too far
they
with
went
that.
too far. Before, I mean, don't get me wrong, because they even have the video of her out there when she was wrestling with the cops to get over there, and that shouldn't have been aired. Really, it's just a disrespect for me. That situation. It's so much going on in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all messing with babies. Y'all messing with other people. Y'all messing with the elderly. Y'all don't have no respect. Y'all messing with other people's ability to help others. I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Mm-hmm.
going and it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. You can't. It's like what's the y'all miserable? These young dudes out here, these young, and the first thing they want to go through is how was they raised? How was they raised? You can raise up your child in the way that they should go, but once the streets get them, it ain't nothing. Some don't go to it, and some do. Some go, and some come back. However, that's not always the parent fault.
Right, right.
When we
Hey,
when
Miss
yeah.
Donna, how are you today? Faith says that's so sad. It broke my heart. Sexy Diva says yes, messy with people channels is crazy too. Absolutely. Miss Justice says God said these are evil times. We can dispute it. Mm,
And it's just and yeah, sexy diva, you right. I don't like that either. Y'all, here's the thing. That's another thing. Y'all don't like certain people. Y'all don't like certain people on the YouTube streets. Y'all don't like certain things, so y'all want to mess with folks' channel. If you don't like these people and you don't like what's being said, don't go to their page. Don't go
yeah.
to their channel. Leave them alone.
Mm-hmm.
Respect the elders. Respect the youngest. Respect.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody go to their neutral corners. That's all I feel. Go to your neutral corners. Go on about your business. Leave folks alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I tell you, trying to start a channel and build it up, that's not easy. It is not easy at all. You got to be at this stuff like every day. Every day, y'all. Mm. That breaks my heart too. Hey, Miss Gwendolyn Love. She says, hello, G in chat. How are you, beautiful? Sexy Diva says, stealth people channel if you don't like them. That part right there. Totally agree. And you know, 9 times out of 10, people see the thumbnail and they still go over there and be messy or whatever. Miss Candy says Lucifer is currently serving as the president, which further makes things bad. Only the rich are protected. Miss Maria says that Miss Denise, that's too much like right. Some people live for chaos and confusion. Shaking my head. Mm, 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 mm. Lord have mercy. We just got to keep praying, y'all. Praying for better days. Pray for people to get better understanding. People need to start asking themselves, if somebody did me like that, how would I feel? You know, put yourself in other people's shoes sometime.
Exactly. I'm back, sis. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to run to the kitchen and make me some tacos. The doctor said I don't gain 10 pounds. Well, I'm about to gain 20 more because my nerves is up. It ain't like I got a man. Okay, so my nerves is up.
Miss Justice says, Miss G, what did you think about Slaw going to AL to get help for a hotel? She mm,
I know that lie.
crazy, crazy Miss Justice.
The blind leading the blind is what I call it.
Mm-hmm. Miss Gwendolyn says, hey Maria, thanks. Yeah, that's just crazy over there telling whatever little bit business she got left, I guess. I don't see where it's helping her none. Do you think it's helping her? I don't. Maria says that healing sadly is probably gonna get worse before it gets better. Yep. Mm-hmm. And that even includes these YouTube streets. And it's just crazy. Mm.
Now let me get this straight too. I'm finna ask you about the love and the love and marriage. Uh, so now they're saying that they not canceled. They just didn't renew it. What's the difference? I'm gonna tell you what's the difference. Who cares? Cause far as we concerned, they literally canceled by the millimeters. We ain't trying to watch that crap.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Film on. We don't care.
That um they're going back to the same thing that Kimmy said in the beginning, filming for free. Miss Maria says I stay on my blog on YouTube. Miss Candace says, where are people morals and values nowadays? They don't have any. They don't care to have them. Miss Helen says, if you don't have a personal relationship with Jesus, you better be getting one. You sure have. Sure have. Now that's the truth. Yeah, I don't know why people so mean. I don't know. I don't get it. Mm-mm. That girl that got the lips sealed. Yeah, Miss Helen. Miss Candace says AL and AC are in cahoots together. He made a lot of money playing those recordings. He sure did. Now God knows, Miss Candy, he sure did, and that's the truth.
Exactly. And then when you try to strike this channel,
Miss
that's
Candace said it canceled.
that's how he oh it is.
Huh?
I would say what's canceled?
I don't know what she said. She may be
What
saying Love and
canceled?
Marriage Huntsville is canceled.
What canceled, Miss Candy?
Mm. 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 Miss Candy says that Maria, she does not mind being made a fool of. That part. That girl ain't got no more sense than she had when she first got started. It's the same old, same old. And with them clips, all he did was give you what, not even 30 seconds. I'll play the rest of it tomorrow. I play the rest of the come Sunday, all that kind of stuff. Hey, Miss Sasha, how are you today? She says, good evening at G Squad and chat. Hey, Miss Justin says, healing. Thank you. I am in my peace and not allowing the things of this word drag me. Prayer is my go-to for all the things and all people. Yes. Candy says yes for free at Maria. Miss Maria says at Sasha, welcome back. Mm, 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 mm. A whole little 5-year-old girl. Lord have mercy, Jesus. That baby didn't stand a chance. Mm. And that's right, Miss Hill. And she says, I stay in prayer. You sure better? People just mean without no reason, y'all. Miss Candace says, I was answering Miss Denise when she asked, what's the difference? Denise?
Oh, I get it. I get it now, McKenna. But I was saying to myself, shoot, I was saying to myself, they, as far as I'm concerned, they need to be counseled all the way together. They anybody working for Carlos King, you really ain't working for him. You just doing community service without the judge ordering it. That's what they call it. Okay,
Mm.
free money. If you want to work for free, you might well stay at your house. I'm just saying.
They're talking about they waiting to see what Martell court what happens with his court. Who cares what happens with it? He he going to jail. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, so you waiting to see what happened with Martell, but what about Maurice?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause he the one kicked. Let's be clear. If they really want to be honest about it, he the one that kicked it all off. And then he
Mm-hmm.
threw CK name in it. It said CK told him to do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, allegedly.
Mm-hmm. He did say that. He said he spoke to him and he told him to do this and he told him to do that. That's what he said. Miss Faith said, Miss Helen said he's going to jail. Miss Faith says, what is all the beef about? I don't know what going on. Just asking. Don't mean no harm. Oh no, Miss Faith, you fine. Mm-mm. We ain't got no beef over here. Mm, I like the prayer of ja- Jabez. Donna says, when people have no love nor respect of God, that's why things are the way they are. Absolutely. Hmm. Sometimes
Let
I
me
think people think they're gonna live forever and ever and ever, and karma will never come and see them, but that is not true.
let me answer. Miss Faith. It ain't no. It's here's the beef. The beef is with each other, with themselves. People are beefing with themselves. People are not happy with themselves, and they can't stand to see somebody out here supporting somebody. They can't stand to see people trying to help people. They can't stand to see the love and harmony and that needs to be done. When somebody trying to do notice, pay attention to the channels that are positive, that ain't not on mess, they're not talking about no mess. Those are the ones that get slandered. Those are the ones that get stagnated. Those are the ones who getting reported and this and that. When you're trying to stop people from deceiving folks and they brings up certain things, then that's when people start messing with. See, God sits high and they look low. And I'm talking to the ones in the bushes because you know what y'all did. Yeah.
Mm,
Y'all know what y'all did. Remember, the fingers that you pointing, that one finger that you pointing in the opposite direction, there's three more pointing back at you. So the dish that you dug for that particular person, go ahead and get yourself together and do yourself for one yourself. Because the way you takes one person down is the way karma gonna come for y'all. Because karma is real. So you think you're gonna do somebody else dirty just to turn around? You're gonna do somebody else dirty and take away something somebody was trying to do positively, for somebody else. Y'all do that type of thing. You don't think something gonna happen to you? You out here, y'all out here disrespecting the elder, the sick and the shut in, the younger. Y'all don't think somebody gonna do it to y'all? What would you do if it was your grandmother, your daughter, your husband, your mom, your sister?
Mm, that's right. Miss Maria says MLK Scott also said he worked for OWN, who said they don't know him. He also said that love and marriage is his only source of income. So I guess he's not the busy attorney he claims to be. Yes, absolutely. Lord, Miss Justice, we need some prayer on the YouTube streets today.
Mhm.
Oh,
I just wanted to ask Miss Diva. She was saying, speaking to somebody in the chat about what they did. Who are you speaking to?
who you talking to, Miss Justice? Denise?
Miss Denise. I'm sorry, Miss Denise. Hi,
Mm.
No,
how you doing, Miss Denise?
Hey, Miss Justice.
you
Yeah,
didn't say nothing about
I kind of heard
nobody
you say something about the one you know who you are in the chat. You did this. Who are you speaking to?
Now I said
in the bushes.
in the bushes. They know who I'm speaking to. I don't have
Oh,
to
you talking
call
about
them
in
out.
these bushes right here where we at right now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They
Okay,
know
so
who they are.
that's why I wanted to know because I'm in them bushes. I want to know who you speaking to.
Mm-mm. No, if you ain't one of the ones that took somebody's channel down, you good. But the
Well,
ones
I'm
who
good.
have been up there,
If I
yeah.
had a taken somebody's channel down with a justifiable reason, I would still be good. But when you throw stuff out there like that, it causes hard feelings and it caused me to come up here because I don't think that's right. I really don't. That you saying all of that to people in the chat that just call them by their name. If you're gonna down somebody or whatever,
Okay, hold
call them
on,
by
hold on,
name.
hold on. I see which way we about to go. Hold on, quick.
No, we ain't
No,
going
no, no.
nowhere.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
just
yes, we
saying.
are. Yes, we are.
No, we're
Because
not going anywhere. I'm
again, I
just
hit y'all
speaking
for
my
hollering,
opinion.
but you
I'm
speaking your
just
opinion, I'm speaking mine. Because I hit
okay.
y'all
Then
right.
may
I
I
know.
finish
All
with
right,
mine?
hold on.
May
No,
I
let me
finish
say
Wait,
with
this.
mine?
Let me
And
say this.
before you
Let me
interrupt me,
let me say this. Don't. But see,
Miss
what I'm not gonna do. What I'm not
hold
Denise,
gonna
may
on,
I
do.
hold on,
finish
let me
with
finish.
my opinion before you
What I'm
interrupt
not.
me?
Hold on.
You talking
What
about
I'm not.
respect, but you're not giving any. You talking
Because
about
you don't want
respect the
to
whole
Denise,
time you've been up here, but you're
Denise
not
gonna
Hey,
cut
giving
you off.
any.
Denise,
I
hold on
was
for a
after
minute.
you. All right.
Okay. I just wanted to finish what I was saying that it hurts people's feelings because some people in here who haven't took nobody time, but they don't know. You could have heard something. Nobody knows. But to just throw something out like that is hurtful. And I'm speaking not for me because I don't even know nothing about channels and stuff. But somebody else who's here that we all camaraderie with. We talking about we want peace and we talk about the Lord and yet everything that's being spoken right now causes animosity and hurt feelings. And Miss Faith, her feelings got a little tattered there. And regardless whether it should have or not, it's the point that what we say, we are held accountable for what we say as well. So I'm just trying to bring peace to the valley because I come over here for peace. And I've been coming here and everything been peaceful. But just to throw stuff out at like that, it just like throwing a rock and hit anybody. You could hit anybody. That's why I came up to say let's do what you just suggested. Let's have peace. Why we have to throw things out? Why would I say whoever up there with Miss G when it was three people up there, whoever up there with her that did this and did that, when I could just say, hey, Miss Denise, you did such and such, and you know that's not right because I love you in the Lord. I'm gonna tell you, but I'm not gonna just throw some up there. And the other lady that was up there could think I'm talking about her. So
I
I'm
didn't
just
say
saying,
anything. Go back
I
and listen
know
to what
I
I
didn't
said.
say you
Okay.
said
Yes,
anything.
you
I
are.
didn't
Yes,
say
you
you.
are. You're saying what I'm saying because my thing is this. If it's not you, I'm not talking to you. So
Okay,
whether
I
you
understand
didn't
that, but
know
there are
who
other
it
people
is,
in the chat that you
I
probably
didn't
are
say that.
talking to.
I
And if
didn't
you're talking to them,
I
Miss
didn't say
Denise,
that. I
if
didn't
you're
say that.
talking to somebody
I
in the
didn't say
chat,
the
just
chat.
say so. If
Yes,
you do
but I
something
didn't
I don't
say.
like,
I
Miss
didn't say the
Denise,
chat.
I
I
will
didn't say
call
the
your
chat.
name.
I didn't.
And that's how you're supposed to do things, decent and in order. Decent and in order. If you did something to me, I will call your name. You just did something that I think is offensive to the other people in this chat. So I'm calling you out about it.
You can't
I'm
call me out
saying this
about
is a
it.
peaceful
You can't.
channel, and
You
the
can't
only
call me out.
disruption we
Because
have
go look
had
and
so
see.
far
Okay,
is
let me
you.
tell you something. I'm not the disruption, boo. Let me let you
I'm
know
not your
now.
boo, ma'am.
No,
I'm
I'm not.
not your boo.
You know what? You know
Lady,
what?
I'm not your boo, ma'am. I'm sorry. I come up here and I'm talking with respect to
I'm
you.
talking to
I'm
somebody else.
no, no. You calling me
I'm gonna
boo? If
put
you
her
want to know my name,
there.
call me Justice. But I don't call.
Hey, Sasha. I'm
I'm gonna put y'all on mute for a few minutes. I think somewhere, somehow down the road, something got misconstrued. If anybody that was in the chat is feeling some type of way, accept my apologies. But she was talking about something else that had happened, and what I heard her say was that some people be in the bushes and not actually in the chat. That's what she said. People that's in the bushes, I know you're in the bushes listening. And she said something about somebody's channel or whatever, but she wasn't talking
Yeah,
about
I asked for
anybody.
clarity. I asked for clarity. Are you talking about these bushes right here? She said yes. I asked for clarity, and that's why I said just call them by name.
Yeah, I
Don't
asked for
just throw
clarity.
something out there.
Are you talking about these bushes right here? She said yes. I asked for clarity, and that's why I said just call them
Somebody
by
got
name.
an echo.
Yeah, don't just throw something out there. I'm talking about these bushes
Somebody's
right
got an
here.
echo. Hey, Miss Sheree, how are you?
Hey, it was me. It was me. I come to get some peace up here. Miss
It's me.
Justice, she didn't say in the chat, she said in the bushes, and I knew what she was talking about, those that are looking but not in the chat. That's where all the confusion
Okay,
came
like
from.
I said, I don't even know nothing about channels or nothing. So I
Yeah, but that's
appreciate
what
you
she meant.
clarifying that. Thank you.
Yes,
I'm sorry
she didn't
because
say
she
nothing
said,
wrong.
yeah. So I don't even know nothing about no channels or nothing like that. So I couldn't have. She said if I didn't do it, and that's why I say I don't know nothing about channels. But
Yeah,
I
we
know
all make
I'm down here
mistakes.
with the
We
rest of
make the
these people.
mistake and move from them because we all grown up here and
Yeah,
everybody, standing on their own. So
yeah,
can't nobody be calling nobody out because we all grown up here.
yeah. We all grown, and my name is Justice, and
Yeah, I
I
know your
called her
name,
Miss
Justice.
Denise, and I was saying to do the same for me. Call me by my name. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying.
okay, Miss
Yeah,
Justice.
but we
Let
G
me, hold on, Miss Hill, hold on. Let
okay.
me first of all apologize to you for one for saying boo. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Now, number two, I wasn't gonna do this,
Wait
but
a
you
minute, Denise. Listen to me. Somebody's got an echo. Can y'all please mute while we talk?
hmm. Let me say this, Miss Justice. I don't know you, but I do notice one thing. This ain't the only panel I seen you on, but I wasn't talking about you up in here. And that's why I say a hit dog will holler. Because I must have offended you on certain situations, on certain things that had nothing to do with, but I did see you on other content creators. I wasn't talking. Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying because again, I'm trying to be polite. But there's a situation that popped up here a while back, and that person, the situation ain't over here no more. But you was over here with that situation once before, and I didn't say nothing because you weren't in it. You dived in on something when somebody was targeting me and somebody else, and you dived in and you put your 2 cents in on that part, and I didn't say nothing. I backed away. Only me, God, and the other and the host knew about it, and I left it alone. So when I'm talking about right here has something to do that happened last night for the people that's in the bushes that has something to do with it. They know they're watching. Now, if you are that person, and I know for a fact that you are that person, then I would call you out and say, okay, you done that. But I don't need to call no names on that. But I am calling you out on this right now. But since you asked for it, you asking for me to call you out. I'm gonna go ahead and call you out. I'm gonna
Please
call you
do.
out. I'm gonna call you out because you was on
Call
another.
me.
You was
I'll
on another.
answer. Call me. I'll answer.
On
Call
another
me.
channel. I'm not here for that with you. I know what I was saying when
Okay,
I was
now
on there.
that you have
No,
spoken,
ma'am.
Miss G, may I speak?
No, ma'am. Hold on. Because you come up here with so much rah rah for me
Miss
and
G, may
everything.
I speak or not?
I wasn't on no rah rah.
Anger but saying not. Come on now. Y'all, we're better than this. This is what the enemy wants.
G, I'm gonna call you later. I'm finna go because this is the same situation that shut this mess down once before when they all came for me once before and I didn't do no. When the devil came at me once before and I had nothing to do with it, but then that person, that devil went around the whole YouTube streets and
Miss
shut
G,
it
can
down.
I speak or not? It's your channel. I respect whatever you say.
I'm about to go, Miss G, because when she come back over
Miss G, may I speak? I respect your channel.
I apologize, y'all. I'm about to step down. The ones that's out here in the chat, I wasn't talking to y'all. And the ones that was in the bushes, the ones who did what they did to the certain person, the people that they know who they are, I don't have to say nothing. So I do apologize. That's their situation. Miss Justice, I don't know you. We in the
No,
same city.
ma'am.
We in
We
the
don't
same
know each
city.
other.
No,
No,
we in
ma'am.
the same city, and I know for a fact we in the same area. I'll talk with you later.
Well, please do. Please. I love to communicate. But I want to say, Miss G, are you there or not? Miss G Square?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. uh, I don't know anything about bushes as opposed to it being different from chat. So when she said bushes, I came up because I thought I was in the bush. I didn't know that's the chat. So that's
Mm-mm.
how much I know. So that's
No,
why I came up saying, yeah.
it's a it's just a different slang that different people use. Like you can tell the people that's in the chat from like you can have so many numbers up here, but it's not matching up. So that's why we'll say a lot of times
Oh,
"Who's
okay.
in the
Okay.
bushes.
Yeah, so
But
I'm
it's
I'm,
in the
I'm
bush
thinking
people
that
like
I'm in a
that.
bush, you know. So that's the only reason I came up because I was thinking, oh, I'm in this bush. Wait a minute, who is this? But
Mm-hmm.
as far as whatever it was that happened, only a little bit I know is what you told me, and we haven't even mentioned that again. So I don't even know what all, who all, none of that. As far
It's
as
a
hearing,
it's a total different uh, um I'll say thing happened last night. It has nothing to
Mhm.
do with nobody over here.
Yeah, I wasn't
It
even
doesn't-
online last night,
right.
so I
I
don't know. I don't even
really
know what it was that happened. I don't even know.
right.
When I did talk to anybody, it was Miss Pinky about Angie Stone, yeah, Angie Stone, and that's the only conversation I've been in about, in the past 24 hours is Miss Stone. We was, trying to analyze what happened to her, stuff like that. But and Miss Denise, if you offended, please forgive me. That was not my intention to offend you. But as far as doing something you said about something toward you, I don't. This is my first time even knowing pronouncing your name. I don't know you from a can of paint. I don't. And I wasn't worried about you offending me because I don't get offended. As I stated in the chat, I pray. But I was concerned when I saw Miss Faith saying, "What's the beef?" And I'm saying, well, wait a minute. We don't want to feel like there's no beef. We don't want other people feeling that way. Because I come over here because it's peace always here. Peace. We always talking about how peaceful it is. And that was it. But as far as anything about whatever you've been through, Miss Denise, I'm sorry to hear it. And I hate it happened to you, whatever it was. But it didn't involve me. I was just up here because you said the bushes. I thought I was in the bush. Even though I'm typing in the chat, I thought the bush is the chat. I don't know. So please don't be offended. Don't have this spirit of offense or anything like that. And so that's it. I was really up here speaking for the persons who might have felt hurt because I'm saying, wait a minute, I'm in the bush. What is going on? But I ain't know I was in the chat.
Mhm, mhm. Well,
So all is
you
well.
say
All is well. I'm
you
sorry
find
that you feel
yourself
that
on
way.
different channels and people be saying stuff like people in the bushes. Even when I first come on, I'll be like, if you're over there in the bushes being spectacious, and the reason why they say that is because a lot of the people don't be in the chat. They hear,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
Miss Denise was saying. But she wasn't talking to you.
yeah.
She
I
wasn't
was in the chat. No,
disrespecting
I
you.
didn't think she was talking to me because I don't know nothing about nothing. I was concerned about other people feeling the same way Miss Faith was feeling. Like, what's the beef? What's going on? And that's why I say people get their feelings hurt because we don't know who you're talking about. Because if somebody in my bush, now that I know it's not the bush, it's the chat. So I would just say, hey, so and so. If we family and we love each other and we care about each other, I'll just tell you point blank. You know you out of order. You know that ain't right, and keep it moving because we love each other. I thought, and that's the way I felt over here on this channel. Only
I
reason I
think I
come.
just said earlier, Miss Faith, are you Miss Faith? You still in here? Miss Faith, you good? It was so much being said, and the chat was moving so fast. I just really feel like it was just total misunderstanding.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely
Miss
misunderstanding with me because I don't know. I didn't know I was in the chat. I thought I was in the bush.
Sis,
Miss
Miss
Faith
Faith,
and
Miss
Miss
Faith,
Justice
sis,
and Miss Denise is fine. They gonna be fine. Y'all fine.
sis, she was just Miss Faith was just asking a question. She was asking a question in general, like what's the beef? That was what she was saying, and I was answering her. So Miss Faith knew what I was talking about. She was like, she just knew I was answering her question. She was just like, what's the like if you would say a statement like what's the beef? Like meaning what's the beef is about. That's all how Miss Faith was saying. It wasn't nothing in there, and I was explaining to her is what just talking in general.
Yeah, but with
That's all that
and
was.
I,
That's
I
all it
hear
was,
you and
sis.
I understand, and I'm out of that garbage. But with a name like Miss Faith, that automatically tell me that's my sister in Christ. I'm a stand. If I see something going on that might be hurting her, I'm gonna stand. Hey, what's this? What is that? That's all that was for me. Concerned about her, and I don't even know her. But with the name she chose to wear, let me know her in the spirit. So that was my only reason for even speaking because I don't know nothing about nothing going on, so it didn't touch me. But I was standing in the gap for my sister in Christ. That was it.
It is a situation going on that has nothing to do with this channel over here. Nope,
Uh
not
huh.
not me at all.
Yeah.
And Miss Denise is close to the person, and she's kind of like feeling some type of way, but she was not disrespecting nobody in this chat. She was just saying in the bushes.
I thought I was in the bush, Miss G. You know I don't know nothing about this stuff. I thought I was in the bush. I'm trying to say, wait a minute, what's happening in the bush here? I'm in the chat. Didn't
Yes,
know it.
ma'am. You was in the chat. When you're
Yeah,
not
I'm in
in
the
the chat
chat.
typing, you're in the bushes. And
Okay, okay,
sometimes you're out and you're here, but you're not saying anything.
okay,
You're in the
okay.
bushes, but yet you're still here. So all is well, everybody's good. It's all, even with whatever happened last night, it's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna work itself out. Um, and
Hmm.
we still love each other up over here.
I hope so.
Well, then I need for you and Mr. Denise to hold a conversation then.
Well, my conversation to Miss Denise would be this: if you are carrying love, you don't go from 0 to 100 that quick because somebody say something. That ain't love. That's anger. That was too fast. Before I could even finish my sentence, you right down mad at me. I
Miss
ain't mad at you and ain't been mad at you. I
Miss
don't even
Justice,
know
you
you.
disrespecting me, and I'm gonna
I
leave it
didn't
right there.
disrespect
Yes,
you.
you
I
did.
said, Miss
Yes,
Denise, you
no,
called
no,
me
you
boo.
disrespect.
Who
I didn't call you.
disrespectful? You called me
I didn't.
boo.
And that was just a term of endearment,
But
sweetie. I
that's
call
not a
everybody
term of
that. Are
endearment.
you like, okay?
You don't endear you didn't endear
Okay,
me because you
okay,
didn't know
this
me.
ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work out.
It's not.
It ain't gonna work
I'm gonna leave when she. I'll come back when she gone. I'm done.
out.
Mm. Oh, don't wait till I leave because I might not never leave. Stay here. That's love. Love make you stay. Love say you work it out even if it start off and you don't understand one another. That's love. So I'm beg to differ where you coming from. And I'm sorry if that offends you, but I got to call the truth the truth. I'm willing to talk to you because I don't know you and I don't want to offend you. But you so pissed off because I say, hey, that's not endearing to call me boo
You
when
don't
you don't
know
know me.
me, okay? I
Right.
apologize for that, and I left that
I'm
alone.
not
Now, if you want to speak
apologizing for
about me,
anything. I
go
said,
ahead. But I
okay.
apologize to you when you got
I
your
got.
stuff.
Let me
I
read. Let me read
apologize, and you
this.
should have let it
Let me
be.
read
Now,
this. Let me
don't
read
piss
this.
me off.
Hold on. Let me read this. Miss Candy says we all should govern our tongues accordingly. Let's all hug and move on. It was nothing. It
Yeah,
was
okay.
literally
I'm through with
nothing.
it.
It was literally just a plain out misunderstanding. I know exactly what Miss Denise is talking about. I knew exactly what she was talking about. But Miss Justice, maybe you didn't. And you
I
said you
didn't. I don't
this
know. I
was from
still
the
don't. I don't even want to know. No,
church.
ma'am. I didn't know. No,
Yeah, so
ma'am. I was ignorant because I'm telling you, I'm thinking I'm in the bush when I'm in the chat. So that lets you know that I don't know. So I can't be coming to offend you when I don't even know what it's about. I was concerned about somebody else who always in the chat when I'm in the chat, and we always over here talking about peace and love, and her name is Faith. So I just spoke up and say, why, that's it. It wasn't nothing to antagonize or hurt anybody. And I'm gonna stand on that I can talk to anybody and I can humble myself. I don't have to prove I'm right. I can humble myself. And that's what we have to do if we like Christ. He humbled himself. He didn't take the high and mighty road because he felt like he was right and you got me wrong, you read me wrong. That's not important. If we calling ourselves what is this? Internet family, platform family, whatever we calling ourselves here at this place, at what I think is ordained. What do we why are we fighting? What's the fight for? I'm just spoke how I felt and she spoke how
Um,
she felt.
yeah,
And that's it.
we was talking about that little boy. I hate y'all in y'all feelings, and I hope y'all cleared up. But
I'm
it's not
not.
cleared up here. But yeah, we was talking about the little boy, sending prayers and love for the little boy and his family.
Yeah.
Um, hey Miss Mary. Hey Miss Rosalind. How y'all doing? Miss Logical One. Hello to you as well. But yes. It's all good. Miss Denise, you good?
I'm okay, sis. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm on
Okay.
something else. I'm on a different topic. I know what it is now. I'm good.
Mm.
Mm.
But hey, everybody that has popped in, welcome. If we just had a little misunderstanding, it's still all love and peace. Everybody's gonna be just fine. Miss Mary White says, "Hello, healing." I'm sure you did, and Miss Faith is good. I did see that, so everybody's good. But anyway, anyhow, and you keep
I,
talking.
I wanted to ask if you heard about that movie. I think it's a movie Mel's supposed to be doing with Mr. Harper.
I heard something about it. Not really sure. They were
Yeah.
saying it wasn't sure if it was really gonna be, like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like something thrown out in the air.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was looking when I was headed to your way, they were saying that she made a boss move and they wondering if hotel can stand it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Miss Helen says we with the chat let it go. G Squad is fighting to grow her channel. If we love her, we will respect her. Yeah, just let it go. It was nothing, y'all, for real. Some of y'all probably came in and it was sounding really, really heated and all of that, but it was just a misunderstanding. That's it. That's all. Miss Lodge one says, "G, you seen the interview clips that Porsha did talking, yeah, about Drew and the rest of the cast? Yeah, she was on the Breakfast Club this morning over there talking. She said she was praying for her husband, but she's sure he's gonna get out of whatever mess he's in. But yeah, she's just moving on, trying to get this divorce, but she got to have him in there or something. um, I don't know if the show is gonna be canceled or not yet. Even though they say they filming, the show hasn't been canceled yet. All right, Aunt Natty. Miss Mary White says, I don't know what I came in the chat to. I'm glad you ladies calm down. Yes, ma'am, Miss Mary. Everybody's calm down. Everybody good. Everybody good. um, Sometimes y'all, when a lot of people is talking, everything gets jumbled up there together, and you can think you heard this and you think you heard that, and we just running off of feelings and emotions when all of us just need to just take a moment and say, wait a minute, do you mind if I asked you what you meant by that? Or, and sometimes too, it's not what you say, it's how you say it could be offensive to a person. So whether you hear or wherever, just kind of watch how you come at people or say certain things, because that can escalate it, and it just really becomes a whole big mess when it was not necessary. Miss Helen says it's nothing official yet. Maria says that they are playing semantics, council versus non-renewed. Some outcome. The show is not on. No, it's not on yet. Miss Mary White says they haven't canceled the show. I think they're waiting for the outcome of the lawsuits and believe Mel has won against a Carl Lucifer and Kingdom Reign. If she don't, she's
Oh,
I hope she do. She
me
really
too.
deserves news. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
But y'all, on a serious note, y'all, everybody that's over here know that I like peace, and like I said, it was just a misunderstanding. I don't know if they don't know if they'll ever run into each other again. If they do, I'm praying that it's gonna be different, a different outcome because it was nothing. It was literally nothing. And sometimes we just need to take time and just breathe and listen. Sometimes we hear, but we're not listening. Miss Candy says, yes, CK has 3.5 cases against him. Good God.
What?
Helen says, Justice and Denise. Miss Helen says, Justice and Denise, I love you. And I love them as well. Um, mhm. We supposed to love everyone and we need to get along. Absolutely. I'm not fighting with nobody on no YouTube street because I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I
Amen.
just I just like peace and that's what it's gonna be. Peace.
Sis.
Mm.
It is. I'm okay. Listen, I have no problem. You already know that. The situation. What I am tired of is when I come over, I'm here to support you. I've always get attacked. This ain't the first. I'm sure it ain't gonna be the last. My thing is I get along with everybody until you cross me wrong. And then I'll let you go so far before I say something. I'm okay though. I'm okay because it was not a negative situation for Miss Justice. I didn't have no issue with her. I did not have no smoke for her, and I was not even talking to her or Miss Faith. It was nothing pertaining to neither one of them. I was just answering Miss Faith's question. She
What
got
I think
offended.
is,
She got
we
offended
was
when I
talking
called her
in
boo, and
code.
I'm apologize once again. I,
Yeah, we was talking in codes. I've talked to Miss Denise this morning, and just by us just holding a conversation, and y'all hear it, y'all picking up on it, but y'all don't actually know the conversation. I knew what she was talking about. Miss Sexy Diva knew probably what she was talking about, and maybe a few others, but us talking in codes, if it offended anybody, I am sorry. It wasn't meant like that. But yeah, please don't take stuff too personal. She was not talking to nobody in here. She was not.
I wasn't. It just upset her. Like I said, I just wanted folks to respect. But since somebody wants somebody to bring some name, let me go ahead and say one name. Miss Black Titanic. The way people are treating this woman is disrespectful.
I agree with you, Miss Denise.
True T. The way since y'all want names to be exposed, go ahead. Since the way somebody have done this woman was
Mm-hmm.
disrespectful. So that's
Yes.
what I was speaking on. So
Yeah. I
that's what
agree
I was
with you.
speaking on.
I agree with you. I
That's
was
all I
just
was
listening
speaking
to
on.
her. Yeah, I was
I,
listening to her
and I
yesterday.
just right now I'm gonna be quiet after this, and I'm here to support my sister because that's what I'm up here for, to support
Mm-hmm.
that energy going, and then at the same time working behind the scenes to advocate for what just happened to this baby because of the street situation. I ain't here for the YouTube situation because again, it's several CCs and it's
Mm-hmm.
several subscribers who have targeted me, came at me,
Mm-hmm.
disrespected me, and came at me as I'm dealing with cancer. So I'm not gonna even go that route. But I got disrespected on the highest. I got disrespected on another CC's channel,
Mm-hmm.
couple of them, and the ones and there are people in here that I've seen in here that was part of the disrespect, but I don't say nothing, and that's not for me to say. If you offended me, you know you offended me. I don't need to call nobody out in public. That's between you and God.
Mm-hmm.
Just know I see you. I don't have to bring in and say, oh, hey, you did this to me. Hey, you know what you did to me. I don't have to call it out. I know how to play the game. I know how to ignore it and move on to the next. But when anybody step up to me like somebody else had did once before. They came up and they stepped up to me and they disrespect me and they said some stuff and I be quiet. I kept being quiet. I've yet to run across that person because at the end of the day, when I went behind the scenes, I say, call me on the phone. Here's my number. Call me. Because I believe in dealing with you one on one and not in the public. Because it ain't the public's business. You can offend me in the public, but I'm gonna talk to you behind the scenes because that's where you offended me right then. You offended me in public, but I'd rather handle it behind the scenes because it's unnecessary. But people don't get that. So I come up here on the support of saying some of these CCs need to chill. I come up here and really on the avocation of a 5-year-old baby just lost her life because somebody decides y'all want to disrespect the family instead of render aid to this lady, this baby, and her father. Y'all want to run in and post it up on the internet. I want to speak on the fact that this woman is getting her Miss Black Titanic is getting her life threatening. She's being
Oh my
threatened.
goodness.
She done had strokes. She's dealing with court cases just for people to talk trash behind the scenes and say, "Oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake," and then go get another person's channel shut down because y'all don't have nothing better to do but be messy. But everybody can get their so and so's up on this doggone platform and cash at me this, cash at me that. But when somebody else acts and say support the channel, it's against it's they can't do that. I'm so sick of this mess. I'm sick of it.
Mhm.
But then they want to get up here and say on this platform, not up here, but on the platform, period, and say, "Oh, we're sisters and we love." Well, where was that
Mhm.
love when y'all came at me when I have cancer? I got breast cancer in both breasts. I had cancer spread it through my body when my uterus was gone.
Mm.
I had to deal with hunger, homelessness, all of that. Where was that sisterhood when a certain person was behind here talking trash about me? And I
Mm.
got targeted
Mm.
across the streets when I didn't ask nobody for a dime. I tell my story so people can just do the opposite. Look at me still trying to survive. I don't ask nobody for nothing. But then I see somebody building their channel up and people disrespecting them. A woman come up here and say, "Hey, y'all all welcome. Everybody is welcome. I don't have no ill feeling. Everybody is welcome." And then what they do, they come try to tell Sharon down and try to break out a lie. Oh, she's trying to take money for such, didn't do no such a thing. Because the person who did it still roaming in y'all faces. That's the disrespect. A
Mm.
woman is trying to go to court to fight for her life because she got doxxed. And everybody else, this man was coming not for just them two. He was coming for more CCs to take them down. And it took one woman who didn't really have to get in it, but she said, "I'm a content creator. I'm going to step in and I'm going to put up a GoFundMe account and we're going to stop this fool because he was coming and OWN was backing him up." Just to do what? The disrespect. And I'm not here for it. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not here for it.
Well, as I was saying, everybody has an opinion. I don't want nobody's name in the chat, please. You can put the initials, but whoever the person is, I'm gonna pray for them. You know, I'm not in it. I don't want to be in it, but like I said, I am going to pray for them, and I hope you and Miss Justice can get back on the one accord. No animosity or none of that because it's
I
not.
have no animosity, none at all, none. Miss Denise, no animosity, none.
Hmm. But yeah, but anyway, y'all, I've been here for 2 hours. I'm getting ready to get off of here. Um, Miss Justice, you want to say a little prayer before we leave, and pray for that lady. Channel got messed up or whatever happened to it. Pray for
Mm.
everybody. Everybody need to be prayed for.
Well, if I may, Miss Denise, are you still here?
She's on mute. She got down.
Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, let's just have a little prayer for your platform because I think we should just pray. And if Miss Denise still listening, I don't have animosity. I didn't come up here with any, and I'm so sorry to hear about her condition. That's my first time even hearing about that. That's how much I get involved in people's life. I don't know. That's my first time hearing about her going through all she going through. That's
Yeah,
something to pray about, you know.
yeah, absolutely. Hold on for 1 second. Miss Faith says, I am so sorry, Miss Denise, you had to go through that. I love over here. I told you I was going to be here, and I am here. She has always
Mhm.
been, she has. And I love you, Miss Faith. But sometimes y'all, when things are going on, I might like you, you might not like the person that's hanging around me or whatever. And things just can get blown out of proportion. It's not about that. Life is so short. Don't get caught up in fussing about something
Mhm.
you really don't have nothing to do with. You can pray, but also in order to hear, you have to listen. And if there's ever anybody over here that think you have been disrespected, before you fly off the handle, say, "Hey, G, can you repeat that? What you just said? What did you just say?
Yeah, you always drop your
What did
link,
you just
G.
say? Huh?"
You always drop your link. Do what I did. Come up and ask.
Yeah. What did you just say? I thought you had offended me. I thought you said this or you said that. Because 9 times out of 10, the thing that you thought the person said is not even what the person said. But at that time, you done got up caught up in your feelings, and now it could end up being a big mess. That's it, and that's all.
Mm. Lord, I tell you something else.
Mm,
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, indeed.
mm.
When you coming back on with some new content, new subject matter?
Um. And well, it was something different today, but then
Oh,
we got to
okay.
talking about the baby and stuff, and it just went haywire or something.
Yeah, yeah. And that's an emotional thing right there. When you're talking about a child,
Mm-hmm.
they bring up your emotions and stuff because everybody love the children. And for something tragic like that to happen, that's emotion bearing and Satan love emotions. That's what he move off of feelings.
Miss Mary White, I'm so sorry that you're going through what you're going through. I love you so much, and I'm praying for better days for you because I know when you're not feeling good, it is not a good feeling. But just know
Mm-hmm.
God is able, and He can fix and heal everything, and you're gonna be just fine, Miss Mary. I love you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, Miss Faith. I mean, Miss Justice.
Well, it's okay. I got that too. Let's just pray. Let's just pray. It's just so much happening, Miss G, in the world. Just so much going on. Just everywhere you turn, somebody going through something. Everybody going through something. It might not be the same thing that you going through that somebody, but everybody going through something. We are in chaotic times. We're in evil times. We've been attacked on all sides. If it ain't in the family, in the house, it's outside the house. If it's on YouTube, it's off you. It's just so much going on. So
Hold
us
up.
together as the body.
Hold up for one more minute. Miss Mary White, what is you and Miss Sexy Diva down there doing? We gonna love over here now. I need y'all to get it right. What y'all doing? Y'all stop acting like that today. Don't let the devil use you. Don't do that. He over there laughing at y'all. He ain't gonna laugh at me. Uh-uh. Miss Sexy Diva, Miss Mary love you, and Miss Mary, Miss Sexy Diva love you too. How about that? My thoughts says, good evening, all. Miss Denise, you are a whole woman and always be, in my opinion. Love you, sis. You made me come out of the bushes. See, my thoughts was in the bushes. She wasn't in the chat, but over in the bushes. Um,
Ah,
Miss Mary White says she the one brought it up. I was just voicing my opinion, and
mm,
we can agree to disagree. Everybody has an opinion, but please, y'all, it doesn't matter if you're here or wherever you are. Don't take stuff to be offensive. Just ask the person, did you mean it that way? And if the person just say to you, yes, I did mean it that way, to protect your peace, you can just throw up the deuces sign at me and say, "Gee, I catch you on the next time," or something like that. Don't do that, y'all. It's not worth it. It's too much going on as it is. God doggone it now.
Y'all better get it right.
Oh, that's all right. It's gonna
Mm. Well, she got thrown down. And Miss Denise Maria is right. You can get them done afterwards. And White says, I'm sorry at G Squad, but I don't need no one to tell me what to do. And I apologize for that. Yeah, we all have our opinion, y'all, and we get in our feelings, like I just said, but y'all please don't take that stuff personal or nothing like that. Learn how to communicate with that person that you think have this did you wrong or whatever, and just move forward. Because guess what, y'all? We don't know each other, but we get online and wherever you are, you chat with peoples and stuff like that. If you go to another live today, you probably find yourself in another situation. Just be careful with that, and protect your peace. I am gonna have peace. And yes, y'all, Miss Denise has been through a lot of stuff on these YouTube streets, but she don't mean any harm. She don't be bothering nobody. She was could have been caught up in her feelings a few minutes ago because, like I said, I don't know all of what happened. I'm not sure, but I do know that Miss Denise care a lot about that particular person, her opinion, and she has that right to. So, but no, she didn't mean no harm to nobody. His face says, I love everyone. Peace, please. I love over here. I be at work laughing and having fun. That's right, Miss Faith.
see.
She sure does.
It dropped on me, Miss G.
Yeah, I saw you fell down. I said, go ahead, Miss Justice, and go ahead. And you were done.
Okay, we
Mhm,
just gonna pray that God continue the good work He started
mhm,
over here. Father, we just come together collectively. We come all on one accord. For the Bible says, how can two walk together except they be in agreement? So we coming in agreement with your word, and we're not packing animosity. We're not going to pack ill feelings. We're not going to pack hostility toward one another, because over here on this platform, we have decreed this to be your platform. And when
amen.
we come over here, God, we come enjoying your peace, your love, your camaraderie between us and you and the Holy Spirit. And so we're going to resist. We are going to resist. That means put behind us. That means to cast out, to get rid of anything that wants to cause us to get in our feelings and come against one another.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take your word, God, and use your word to combat our feelings and our emotions and say, Lord, you forgive us. It doesn't matter if people don't forgive us. You forgive us
Mm-hmm.
for whatever we have said or done that was out of your will, your word, and your way. And Father, help us to be blessings to one another in our words and in our deeds. Lord, we pray for Miss Denise and we pray for Miss Mary, the whatever it is that they have need of, God, we asking that you touch, that you deliver, you make whole, because nothing, absolutely nothing is impossible with you. And then, Father, we're asking you to touch us, all of us collectively, create in us a clean heart and renew a right spirit in us. Let the spirit of offense that does not come from you be destroyed, be cast out, be rebuked away from this platform, away from this body of Christ. But we come together in your name, Lord. So we asking your forgiveness. We asking each other's forgiveness if we hurt anybody, if we misunderstood, as I did, if we misunderstood, if we took something the wrong way. Let the other person be in you as we in you, and we all come together in the name of Jesus. Now, Lord, we thank you that you're blessing this channel. We thank you that when we come here, we laugh and we rejoice. And we
Mm-hmm.
just thank you for Miss G, dear God, that you're using her and this platform to give us a safe haven to come to where nobody's trying to hurt anyone. And we
Amen.
thank you for that, Lord. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Let me read what Miss Missy says. She says, "Hi, G Squad. Sending prayers to you. I pray God continues to bless your channel with peace, respect, and the love of God. I stay in the bushes or catch the replay. Let's pause, y'all, and regroup. Amen. Absolutely.
Amen.
Miss Sexy Diva, Miss Mary, Miss Denise, Miss Justice. I love all of y'all, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. It's gonna be all right. We're
It
gonna be
is.
over here. Everybody's
Mhm.
at peace, and hopefully I see all of y'all on the next one. But and let me say this too. Um, Miss Denise has been going through a lot of stuff. I'm not making up excuses or anything for her. She has been attacked, and she has been attacked over here. So, Miss Justice, you didn't mean no harm, but sometimes it could have been the bass in your voice as to how you were saying or who you talking to or whatever. You know, her mindset couldn't have been ready for how you said who you talking to, call names or something like that. That probably made her feel like she was being attacked. But I knowing that knowing you was not meaning it that way,
I
but
know,
she could have been
ma'am.
in her feelings and she took it that way. It could have been just like a reflection. Oh Lord, I got attacked again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, and so it made her feel a certain type of way. But she know if nobody else does, she know I love her. So and to y'all, sometimes people just don't know the whole story. So, it is what it is. All we can do is move forward.
Yeah. And work on ourselves, work on
Mm-hmm.
ourselves because even if we in our feelings, we got to work on that because everybody don't mean us harm. Even though they may say something that we don't like, don't mean they want to hurt us. Don't mean that they've got something against us or trying to, we got to work on that. I used to walk in that where you
Mm-hmm.
could say something. What you say? Well, who you talking to? And what they saying be the truth. You know what I'm saying? But I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to hear the truth. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to hear the truth. But then I came to the knowledge of the Lord. The truth makes you free. And just
Mm-hmm.
because one person hurt you or a group of people hurt you, that's not the whole wide world.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the whole world. We got to keep our heart open to be loved too.
Yeah.
We can't walk around in a shell because somebody did us wrong, because there's some people who God sent to love us.
Mm-hmm.
And because we didn't receive it the last time in the same manner or the same place or the same location, we got our defense up. I used to walk in that. So I know what I'm talking about. Thinking that you say this, oh, you trying to talk about me. And all they doing is trying to help me correct something that's wrong with me. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't see that then. But we
Mm-hmm.
can't walk in our feelings. Feelings, man, so many people done passed away behind feelings. We got to lay them feelings aside and take on the spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Take on the spirit of God and love, even when we with people that are unlovable.
And just like I said, when you work on this YouTube channel, it's not easy, y'all.
Mm-mm.
It's not easy at all. It's a lot of work. And when you be attacked and somebody trying to make you lose your channel or bring you down or whatever, you'll be bothered by that
I
because you
know
put
that.
in a lot of
Mhm.
time, you put in a lot of hours and all of that, but you cannot go through life worrying about what somebody say about you or what somebody do to you. Because
Mhm.
one thing about it, you be dead 20 years and somebody gonna still find something negative to say
Oh
about
yeah,
you.
yeah,
But
yeah.
what can you do about it? You can't do
That's
nothing
right.
about it.
Do Miss
So
Denise have a channel?
she's working on it. So
Oh,
what I
okay.
do, I'm gonna continue to stay over here. I hear and I don't hear because I don't want to be in the mess. I've
Yeah,
never wanted to be in the mix of any mess. I'll pray for what I hear that's bad
yeah.
or negative. That's all I can do.
That's
But
it.
y'all just be careful out there when y'all going on these different platforms and stuff, and protect your peace. That's more important than anything.
Mhm.
Says blessing to you, G Squad. Miss Faith says, I am sorry if I hurt anyone's feeling, did not mean to. Miss Faith,
No
you did.
man.
Miss Helen said, the truth shall set you free. Helen says, Faith, it's all right. God will get the glory. Yes, and Miss Maria is telling me how long we've been up here. But yes, it's all good, y'all. All is good, all is well. I hate that, it was a big misunderstanding. It was just a big misunderstanding, but I will understand if you don't feel comfortable about coming over here, because I would probably be like to Lord, everywhere I go, try to listen to something. It's something, somebody all the time, just taking things out of content, blowing things out of proportion. Sometimes y'all just need to take a break. You have to take a break to get your mind back right. And just always know, I'm just here with these people for now, but do we really know each other? We don't know each other, but we
That's
laugh
right.
with each other. We do. And on that note right there, y'all, I love all of y'all. There ain't nothing y'all can do about it. I'm gonna continue to be me. That's it. That's all. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good afternoon. Bye.
Bye bye, Miss G.